everyone, I hope you're doing amazing. In today's reading we're going to be having a look to see what is coming in your love life for 2023. So before I start, I just want to say I apologize for not posting in a while. I actually do a uni course and I'm on my final year. It's a bachelor's degree, and when I say the workload is a lot, it is a lot, so I haven't been able to post as much, and that's also why my videos have been shorter, just to allow me to have time. Anyway, this is your card, so pick whatever card you feel most drawn to. For pile 1 we have strawberry quartz, for pile 2 we have moonstone, and for pile 3 we have rhodonite. So take a moment to pause the video if you need to, and remember I do have my personal readings available, and the link is in my description and all the details are there as well with some of my prices. Cheapest is £2.50, most expensive is £40, and that's for an hour reading. Anyway, I hope you have chosen your cards. Skip to the timestamps, they're down below, and let's start your reading. Let's go. Hello pile 1s, I hope you're doing amazing. If you chose this strawberry quartz, this is what it looks like, it's so beautiful, then this reading is for you, and we're going to be having a look to see what's happening in your love life when it comes to 2023. So I'm going to start off with tarot. Let me just grab them, my cards are a bit of a mess. I pre-shuffled the cards just to save time, but what I pulled is the King of Wands, the Star, the Queen of Swords, Four of Wands, and Two of Swords. So, what I'm getting is that when I was doing this reading, I was getting the vibe of people getting you guys getting independence when it comes to relationships. That probably made no sense. So basically, I feel like, because we had the start, I feel like a lot of you wish for a relationship. And I'm getting the message that perhaps in the past you could have tried quite hard when it comes to relationships. And perhaps some of you may, even if you don't want to admit this, actually base your happiness on having a relationship, because sometimes we can struggle being alone, and to kind of prevent feeling like you're alone, you rely on relationships to make you fulfilled, and they probably do make you very happy in the end, but when things start to settle down, you're kind of faced with yourself again, and you kind of not feel alone, but you're kind of back to square one a bit. I feel like for a lot of you, I don't know, I'm getting mixed vibes here. Some of you are in relationships and basically things are kind of settling down. You're kind of gaining independence and not relying on this relationship to make you happy, and that's going to make your relationship stronger in the long run. Or if you're single, what I'm getting is that at least for the beginning of the year, you're not really going to have a relationship as such, but there is the potential for it to happen. I feel like you could end up meeting someone at the end of the year, but 2023 won't be when there'll be a relationship. But there is potential for it to be more long-term because of the Four of Wands. So I feel like fire energy and air energy could be significant, because we have the Knight of Wands and Queen of Swords. So perhaps eventually a fire sign is going to make a move towards you, and perhaps want to be in a relationship, or just connect with you, or have something, want something to do with you. And when this person reaches out to you, you could feel like, oh, okay, I like this. But the message I'm getting is when you feel independent in yourself and not needing a relationship, that's when things are going to kind of come into place. And I'm getting the message that you should relax and just kind of focus on your own happiness, have independence, and then things get better for you. If you are in a relationship, it could be that you're going to just start to take more action into having a better relationship with yourself. I don't see anything not really bad, or I just don't really see the main focus of 2023 being that relationship. It could be that you're happily, I don't want to say settled, but you know what I mean, you're committed and you're just kind of focusing on other aspects of your life. But yeah, for those who are single, I feel like a person is going to come in, and that's when you're feeling feeling fulfilled within yourself and independent. And it could be because of this will actually end up being more stable and long term, because you kind of you don't need this relationship to make you happy, because you make yourself happy. and that this person coming in will be the addition to you. Then also we had the Two of Swords, and that's making me think of like decisions and all that. So perhaps it is you deciding what, like, you know, a person might come forward and you might decide if you want to actually be with this person. So you're going to be deciding to get more independence, being yourself, and just like choosing you to fulfill your life basically, and getting independence and making a decision of what path you want to take in regards to that. Whether, not really you wanting to wait around, but focus your life on love and needing love to feel happy, or choosing to be your best self basically. All right, now time to do the love oracle. We have honeymoon, chemistry, and free yourself. So what I'm getting with the honeymoon is perhaps you could be going on a holiday. If you are with a person, like a committed relationship, then perhaps you could be going on holiday somewhere. Also, there could be chemistry as well. If you're single, I'm getting that perhaps there could be potential to go on a holiday or something like that. But yeah, I feel like you could be spending more time together, like, well, I mean with yourself, sorry, I don't know why I said together, perhaps some of you are together, like on holiday somewhere, and just being independent as well. I'm also getting perhaps you could meet someone while on holiday. I feel like to select some of you. Then we have the chemistry card, and that's making me feel that perhaps you will meet someone where you have chemistry with. There's nothing here that indicates there is a relationship, or what's, like I was saying, you're going to meet someone towards the end of the year. That's what I'm getting. We also had the free yourself card. It says it's time to take back control of your life. So again, they're being independent, focusing on you and your own happiness to like make you happy, and like not having to rely on relationships to make you happy. Like, you're going to be independent because you know that you are the one that makes you happy. We then have come to the edge and time for a nap. So the time for a nap is like kind of taking a rest on needing a relationship. So, oh god, sorry, my dog's making a lot of noise. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling that you're not going to be needing a relationship. You're just going to be like taking time for yourself and just being like independent. Again, if you're in a relationship, it's like a relationship kind of like relaxing, just being settled, and just like, you know, a nice balance. It's kind of reminding me of like coming to the balanced stage of a relationship. Things are calm and lovely and peaceful. We then have come to the edge, and that's all about stepping out of your comfort zone to achieve your desires. So perhaps there is the opportunity for you to do that. So I feel like, yeah, you're really just getting independence, really. There's not much saying, like, you know, significant things that are happening in a relationship, but I am definitely getting that you are going to be becoming independent in yourself and just doing things that you enjoy doing, and like actually discovering yourself, and maybe even having more of a relationship with yourself and not actually pursuing other people. Okay, we also have miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. And like attracts like. Okay, I've got a message for this one. I feel like for some of you, you've wondered like, oh, so I want a relationship. It's not really working out. It's not like, you know, I'm not really having any luck when it comes to this. You might go on dating websites, but nothing really amounts to it. And basically I'm getting there's a bigger picture, because you really need to learn how to make yourself happy and fulfill your own cup before someone else can come into your life. Because I feel like by doing so, that's how you're actually going to attract this person into your life, because like attract love. If you long for more love, be more loving to yourself, and treat yourself how you want to be treated in a relationship, and that's what's going to bring you this connection. We have miracles and blessings. So this whole journey you're going through does have like its blessings and miracles, because you are going to eventually get to where you want to be and have like a great relationship. But you know, it just takes a bit of time, and you have some lessons to learn of independence and being very fulfilled with your own, like, I guess, yourself, and having a relationship with yourself so you can allow someone to come in and not rely on them for your happiness, because you are what you make you happy, and that makes your relationship better as a whole. We then have bring love into the situation. The end of a tough cycle approaches. And we have conclusions are within reach. So this is just telling me that with this whole situation as a whole, focusing on love for yourself is something that's really going to benefit you. We also have more, we have some earth energy, and we have air energy, Aquarius and Capricorn. So perhaps they could be months that are significant or signs. But yeah, if you can just bring love to yourself and all that, I feel like that's what's going to really benefit you most. We then have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So perhaps you have been struggling with yourself in general, and it's basically a message saying that you are actually going to overcome that and be the best you possible, and that's just going to make you feel abundant and bring amazing things into your life. So just know that if you have been struggling, especially if it is with singlehood or even with relationships, things will calm down and get better, but it's going to be through loving yourself and your independence. And finally, we have conclusions are within reach, and I'm kind of getting that things are going to kind of like make sense, and your life is going to change in a way where you're going to look back and be like, oh yes, actually I'm glad I was single for this time, because it allowed me to work on myself and be the best version I can be, and I guess just be the best you possible, honestly. So yeah, that is your reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it resonates for you. I hope you have an amazing 2023. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tarot readings, and I have personal readings available. Just check the description. I have all my details there, and I hope you have an amazing day. See you all very soon. Bye, guys. Hi parties, I hope you're doing amazing. If you chose this Moonstone, then this reading is for you. So I've pulled out your cards already, and we're going to have a look to see your love life in 2023. So we have Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, the Four of Swords, and Three of Wands. So what I'm getting is that for your love life, I'm like, the thing that's jumping out to me is High Priestess. I'm just getting the message that perhaps you have been or are going to be attracting or trying to manifest a person or like a significant connection in your life. Yeah, I feel this is something you've been trying to manifest, and you're just kind of like, you kind of know what you want. You've been working on yourself a lot and kind of like getting into your best self, and you now know what you deserve. I'm kind of getting some of you are quite spiritual and are wanting a spiritual connection, because this is something that's important to you, where you connect to someone on like a soul level. Perhaps you're wanting to manifest either a soulmate or a twin flame. So that's what you have been focusing on. But I feel like in 2023, your love life isn't going to be the main aspect. Like, you know, sometimes in the year, love could be the main focus, or it could be other things like career or something. And that's not saying you're not going to be having love, it's just not going to be your main focus. Now I'm getting that perhaps fire signs or air signs could be quite significant for this connection, or something along the lines of that, because we do have Queen of Wands here and Page of Swords there. We also have Four of Swords, and that's all about relaxing, and then the Three of Swords is making me explore. So what I'm getting is that, like, yeah, like love isn't in your main focus right now. You're focusing on other things to make you happy, relaxing, looking after yourself. Perhaps you could be caring for your mental health or doing something along the lines of that, just to make sure you're the best self possible. And then perhaps some of you could be even traveling or going out more and being more independent and doing things. And I feel like you're just kind of manifesting like someone to come to you, but you're not actively looking out, because you're having trust in the universe that someone is going to come to you. Some of you could even felt drawn to pile 1, because this message is kind of similar. So if you felt drawn to that pile, feel free to check that video out as well. But yeah, I'm just kind of getting that, like, you're just going to be enjoying life, and then if love comes in, love comes in. When I was shuffling the cards, I also got the message that you kind of get to choose your path, in a sense of, honestly, with this reading, what I'm getting is that because it's general, I'm getting if you want to manifest love into your life, you can do that. If you don't want to focus on love, then you don't have to have that. That's what I'm getting. Perhaps some of you have just clicked onto this video because you're curious, because it's just come up or something. But yeah, I'm getting like, you know, I feel like it's not going to be the main focus in this year, because you're going to be just kind of like loving yourself and exploring and just kind of like seeing what life has to offer for you. I'm going to pull some love oracle cards now, see if we can get any more messages. So we have attraction, which is making me think of the law of attraction actually. So this could be another sign that you could be trying to manifest someone. We have worth waiting for. So this is telling me that like this is a connection that could take a while to come into your life, but it's always worth it. And then also we have let go of control issues. So perhaps you may feel like you at the moment you want to control and have someone in your life, but I feel like you're going to be releasing that control in the future. I feel like you're just going to like let things flow. And in the last group I said that when people start enjoying their life and filling your own cup, then that's when people kind of like start coming into your life, because you're kind of putting all the energy into yourself and making yourself feel loved, that the actual relationships, they come in naturally because you have been doing that. That's actually what happened with me. So, you know, if you focus on yourself, and out of nowhere, you'll find the most amazing connection and relationship. So like I said, the attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So being in the moment and just enjoying life for what it is. And also the attractions make me think of law of attraction. So you could be using law of attraction to manifest someone and just enjoying the present moment. And worth waiting for is basically saying divine timing is at work in your love life. So obviously there are some things you may have to go through first, and when you look back you'll be like, you know what, that all made sense. I understand why I had to wait for someone. But you'll just kind of like look back and just be like, you know what, yes, that time wasn't a good time. And then when this person comes in, it's just all going to be perfect and make sense. Then we have imagine. Again, this is making me think of law of attraction, because one of the ways you can manifest someone into your life is through visualization. I'm also getting, for some of you, before you meet someone, because we have the High Priestess here, I am getting that you could meet this person through dreams as well. That could be significant. I do feel like in 2023 you are actually going to meet someone and they're going to be significant into your life. But what I also am getting is that this reading isn't wanting to tell you too much about it, because that isn't your focus in this year. You don't focus on when is my love going to be here, when am I going to get a relationship, da, 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 da. Don't focus on that. Focus in the present. Look, we even have here and now. So, you know, enjoying the moment helps you attract love. We have being the here and now. So Spirit is just telling you, like, don't worry about when someone is going to come in, because even by looking at these love readings, you know, this could actually not help with your manifestation, because with these readings you can become quite desperate and be wanting to someone because you get excited to hear about it, when actually not knowing when they're going to come and just trusting that a person is going to come to you and enjoying the present moment actually will help bring forward the manifestation. So if you watch loads and loads of tarot readings about love life and when they're going to come in or all that, I feel like this is a message saying stop doing that, because you're not focusing on the present moment. I feel like you could be quite caught up daydreaming and trying to figure out when things are going to come in, when actually you should focus right here, come out the clouds and just be in reality, enjoy life for what it is. You know, enjoying this moment, you attract romantic love. You know, let go of control of knowing when things are going to come. It might take a while, but someone it's really worth waiting for, and it's going to be a very spiritual connection. For some more cards, we have practice compassion, miracles and blessings, and spiritual connection. So for practice compassion, I feel like this is kind of like telling me, have compassion for yourself. Just kind of like, again, be in the moment and just be kind to yourself. Also says see things from a fresh perspective. So maybe with this reading it can provide you a new perspective of being independent and kind of like being your best self, so you can manifest love into your life and feel abundant. For some of those who may be in a relationship and may be wondering, well, what about me? What I'm getting is that you know, maybe you could be trying to force things of how connection is going to be. Perhaps you need to practice compassion to your partner, but I'm getting that you just kind of need to like do your own thing, but also like do things to bring the connection even more and make things stronger. We then have miracles and blessings. Everything has its gifts. So what I'm getting is that after waiting, not really waiting, that's the wrong word, after living your life and after time goes by and this person comes into your life, it's going to feel like a big blessing. You know, I feel like it's going to be something that's like, it's just going to be beautiful and amazing. And I feel like it's going to make you feel so good about where you stand and it's like, oh my God, it was all worth it. It's going to be beautiful. Sorry, my timer just went off. Okay, so for miracles and blessings, I'm just getting that like when you have this connection, when it comes into your life, you're just going to be like, oh wow, this is amazing. I'm so glad time went by and I got through this and I got to actually have this connection. You're just going to feel so abundant and so good. We then have spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So I feel like a person is going to come in like a divine counterpart kind of vibe. Someone who you're meant to be with in this lifetime. Someone who's going to teach you a lot of lessons, and you definitely have like past life connection, but also a deep spiritual connection where it's really deep and passionate and lovely. So I feel like that is going to come into 2023, but I'm getting towards like the end of the year because your main focus is your independence. So go do that, and then things will all fall into place. And then we have some final oracle cards. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches. What do you need to release? And take time to breathe out. Okay, the things that I feel so called to saying right now is what do you need to release? You need to release control, release having to know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. Enjoy your life more and focus on enjoying it. You know, you have a life to live. It's your life. Your life doesn't surround waiting on a person to come into your life or to get a relationship. The end of a tough cycle approaches is kind of like telling me that you are going to step out of this phase of being like, oh, I want this. You're going to feel really empowered and just be like, you know what? So what? I'm happy by myself. When this thing comes into my life, it's going to come in. It's just, you know, it's all going to just fit into place, all fall into place. And you're just going to feel so much better about your situation. So you may hear this reading now and maybe you even feel a bit triggered because you just want to know, and you might feel called out being like, oh, but I want to know. Sometimes you're not meant to know. Just know that it's going to happen, but you don't know when, but that's all right. And then we have to take time to breathe out, to relax, you know. You don't need to know when everything's going to happen. Everything will all fall into place in its own timing, and things will always work out because Spirit has its own plan. There is divine timing, and sometimes we just have to trust Spirit and know that it's doing, the universe is just doing things for our own good, even if we can't see that because there is a whole bigger plan for everything. Anyway, guys, that is your reading. If you'd like a personal reading, then check my description. I have them available. Also, I will be uploading more videos soon, hopefully, but I hope you enjoy this. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more tarot card readings. I'll have more available. This is just a short one today because I'm so busy and I'm doing uni, so I haven't had the time to upload content, but hopefully since Christmas is here, I'll be able to do some more. Anyway, have an amazing day and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile Freeze. I hope you're doing amazing. I'm struggling with speaking. I think Mercury retrograde is coming at some point, so that could be why. Anyway, if you chose the Rhodonite crystal, then this reading is for you. We're going to be having a look to see your love life in 2023. So, the vibe I got from these cards is this is for if you're some of you are single and some of you are in relationships. So just kind of like take it towards your situation. But this is a very excited reading. I'm excited for all of you and you'll see why in a minute. So we have the Well, the Magician, the Chariot, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So okay, I'm going to describe this as if you're in a relationship. If you aren't in a relationship yet, this is the relationship that's coming to you in 2023. I can't tell you when, but just know that this is going to come to you, but I'm going to talk to it in present tense as if you have it already because I feel like some of you will resonate with that. So we have the Well and the Magician. So this is a person that is literally a wish come true. You just feel so happy, and I feel like this year, as in 2023, is going to be so magical. Someone's just going to come into your life or has came into your life and you just feel like you are in cloud 9 almost, and you're just so happy and you're just like, this is the person I've always wanted. kind of like a dream come true. And I feel like you, with the Chariot, I'm just kind of getting like passion and things just happening so fast, like in a good way. As in, like, you're just so happy, you just want to like express your love and all that, and just, I'm just getting really light-hearted energy, really friendly, and just, I feel like you have met someone, or you're in a relation, you're going to be in a relationship that is so full of love, and you're just going to feel so happy. 2023 is just going to be that. If you're in it already, it's just going to be more of that, and it's just going to feel so good and all that. I am also getting, if you've been for a bit of a, not of a long time, but just like if you have been in this relationship for a little while, there could be leveling up of commitment in terms of like perhaps moving in, or just like the next stage, or whatever you'd like to class that to be. Now the Three of Cups is making me think of playful energy, lightheartedness, just like they feel like your best friend, your lover. But also I am getting the message with the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups. I feel like you're so happy with this person. However, I feel like a lot of your time has been focusing on that person. You could have been so like a bit lost in this relationship, you know, just because you're really happy and you just enjoy things. And I think Spirit just wants to give you a reminder just to make sure you have time for your friends, make sure you have time for other things in your life, because by doing that, that's actually what's going to make your relationship healthier and stronger. Sometimes when we're so in love, we just want to like spend all our time with that person, which, you know, is lovely, but just make sure you spend time with your friends. Like, nothing bad's going to happen with all that. I think Spirit is just looking out for you and just saying, you know what, make sure you spend time with your friends as well. But I feel like this person's going to really make you have a new perspective in life and open your eyes and just be like, you know what, life can be amazing. I'm also seeing you're going to have new opportunities come to you as well, and you're going to feel very optimistic about life and wanting to start new things, and just like, you know what, I'm going to make life amazing because I know it can be. So that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. I'm going to get some oracle cards just to get more information about this. So we have Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others, and express your love. So with the flirt and express your love, this is telling me that this person, like you two, are going to be very flirty and like really lovey-dovey, just expressing your love to each other, just making yourself feel loved, and just like you're going to be really enjoying this connection. It's just going to feel like little teenagers, not little teenagers, but like teenage, little puppy love, that's the word. Teenage love, you know, where it's all really exciting and just amazing, and just, I'm also getting committed as well. It's a really good relationship and really healthy. Just make sure you do make time for your friends, because again, we have let your friends help you. This is just reminding me, or like telling me, that you need to make sure you spend time with your friends and do other things, like, you know, make the effort to talk to them as well and like hang out with them and all that, because it's just going to really benefit you in the long run. And again, like I said, make your relationship healthier and stable. So it's just lovely energy, and it's just, you're going to feel so good in 2023. Your love life is just, it's fun. That's what I'm getting. Fun, loving, just amazing, and you're just going to feel so good in this connection. All right, then we have a couple more oracle cards. We have Regeneration, and we have No Place Like Home. So for some of you, this is making me think that you could actually end up moving in together. But also I'm getting that this person makes that they're your home. You are so comfortable and happy with them. They're your happy place. They are just who you want. And I feel like you could actually end up going to having a long-term commitment and going all the way. Actually, this is just so lovely. And I just feel like you're going to be so happy and just so at peace and comfortable with this person. I feel like that's the thing I'm noticing most. It's a connection where you feel like, okay, you're lovers, but also best friends, and they're your safe space, and you're just at peace with them, and it's just a lovely, peaceful relationship, which is good fun, flirty, and all that. Regeneration is making me think of like them making you your better self. So like sometimes you meet people and you feel so inspired by them, and you just kind of like want to be the best version of you. An example I'll give is like sometimes you meet someone that you just care about so much, and perhaps you may have not had a great relationship in the past, and it's kind of like left some marks on you. Maybe you have some issues of like trust, or like, I don't know, insecurity and stuff. Perhaps this person will make you want to be your best self if you have any issues, and they'll get therapy to like work through the difficulty, so you can have a great long-term connection with this person. But I just feel like perhaps you may have had a hard time with relationships, but this is a connection that's just going to make you feel like you can grow again and like a new lease of life and just feeling so good and being able to grow better as a person. They're going to encourage you to be your best self because you just feel so good in this connection. For a few more oracle cards, we have getting to know each other. So I feel like in 2023 you could be spending a lot of time getting to know each other as well. Even if you've been with this person for 10 years, there's always new things about people that you can learn about them. So don't feel like even if you've known them for so long, you can always connect deeper and get to know a person much more. We have love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts, provides a sense of security and self-worth. So with this regeneration card, it's making me think of this connection is going to help heal you from past issues or traumas or anything like that, and just you're going to feel like you can open yourself up again, and just like, you know, with the no peace like home, it's reminding me that you're going to like feel like you're at home and safe with this person, that you can just open up and just relax and be yourself and be comfortable and just feel so good in yourself, and just, you know, things are just going to feel like everything's falling into place and just feels right. We then have simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. So perhaps you could be doing some things in 2023 when helping each other out. You could just be doing little fun surprises or just doing like little dates and all that, and just like making sure you put effort into the relationship to make it good and long lasting and strong and just exciting as well. Remember to always keep dating the person. Once you've got them, once you're in a relationship, doesn't mean you've got them for good. You still got to keep dating them so you can enjoy the connection and all that, and just like keep this person, like make them happy and all that. So it's very beautiful. It's a lovely connection. So yeah, you're just going to be bonding even more and have like a more stronger connection, and just, yeah, it's just lovely. That's what I'm getting. I am getting some water energy vibes. So I don't know if that person could be a water sign. I also see fire signs, and I think what ones we had? Chariot as fire signs. We got swords. Okay, so, oh, you know, I feel like all of them are here, so that doesn't really help. So just like take whatever resonates. But yeah, wonderful energy, looking great, and a very exciting connection. We'll do the last oracle cards. We have you're very close to achieving your goals. So for some of you, you could be actually wanting to move in together, and you have been thinking about it already. And what I'm getting is that perhaps you are close to doing that. Perhaps for some of you, it could be that you're very close to meeting this person if you haven't met them yet already. Or perhaps you just have some goals or just something you're wanting to do as a couple, and it's just a thing saying you're going to achieve it. We also have believe in the impossible. So perhaps it could be that your goals that you've been wanting to do as a couple may have felt quite difficult, almost impossible. And it's just believe that anything can happen, even in this relationship. Believe that it can be the best, it can be amazing, you can be so happy and just abundant, and that amazing things can come from this. So if you can just believe and be open to anything, then it is possible. You know, like if you want to be with this person for the rest of your life, that can actually happen if you believe in it. So, you know. But then also we have take time to breathe out. And that's also reminding me to remember to have your own time as well, especially if you spend so much time with this person. It is important to have your own time so you can be your independent self. Remember, spend time with your friends and family and just anyone, and do things for you, because that's what's going to help your relationship help the most and have the most healthiest thing possible. But you're going to just feel very abundant and happy, and just, it's beautiful energy. But yeah, that's your reading, guys. I hope that resonates for you and brings you clarity you needed. Remember, I do have my personal readings available, so just go to the description in my bio, or just go in the description, and that'll have all the information you need. And make sure to subscribe to my channel for more tarot videos like this. I hope you'll have an amazing day, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye, guys.